Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Articipation. Thank you for joining us on our first creation and video of our enchanted lamp. A couple things I'm going to have to discuss is, because originally what I'd done is these are for the outside, and I want to kind of simplify everything today. So the one that I'm making actually has a solar light that I just put on top of a mason jar, all right? But for simplicity's sake, if you're going to make this and you don't have it, which is fine, you can use either a tea light. There's these amazing fairy lights that you can also get. The blue ones are actually ultraviolet, which is pretty cool. So if you have anything that glows in the dark, it will work. All right. You will need a glue gun, glue sticks. And if you want to get creative, you can use some glue sticks with sparkles in it. Okay. You're obviously going to need the top, which is the bowl. And if you guys watched the other video, ta-da, here we go. Now here's a little funny story. So these are the ones that we got at the Glebe garage sale, which we're going to work with. It's actually my second video. I made one for you guys yesterday, and we made this beautiful thing. I forgot to hit record, so note to self, all right? So really quickly, the one that we made yesterday, what we did is we took white beads, and we just took some sparkle glue and put it on the back of the bead so it sparkles through. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so we're going to start with the first one. Because we're doing this with kids, we're only going to use the glue gun, okay? It's important to note, if you're just using the glue gun, when you make this, a bead once in a while might fall off, okay? Which you can just re-glue. Now, parents out there, I'm not going to show you what glue I use, but this is an adhesive glue, 15 minutes, so it's forgivable, you know. And when you're done, you can just put a little squirt on the side of each bead, and these things will remain there permanently. Okay. If you're an adult doing it, I do one little glue gun drop and then one little crazy glue or whatever glue drop and put it on, wait 3 seconds, and it cures overnight and nothing will move. So that being said, let's get started. So the first thing we need is our mason jar. Beautiful. Okay. The second thing that we require is a bowl. So again, these are the bowls that we got at the Great Glebe garage sale. Okay. So let's see if my glue gun's going here. Awesome. So just for simplicity's sake today, I am just going to put some glue gun around here. And again, highly recommend, if you have the time, using, a more permanent glue, putting it on there, dropping the bowl on, pressing it down, and just wait a few hours and it will be there permanently. Okay, so we've already got the start of our beautiful little lamp. Okay, so this is a solar one. Remember, you guys can put in this. I'm going to get into more detail about what glues I use in future ones and, different things, just simplify it. But right now, easy peasy glue gun. So today I've decided, I found these awesome beads. Look at them. They're so colorful. Because it is summer, we're going to go with a colorful pattern. So this lovely bowl, you can notice there's like patterns that go down it. So you can really do whatever you want. A wise lady once told me, her name is Sarah Doll. Hopefully I'll have her on a show one day. She said, you know what, Sean? There's no such thing as a mistake in art. So you do whatever you want. So one little bead, I glue it hold it for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and release. Done. All right. So if you're not going to use a crazy glue or something afterwards, put a big dollop of glue on it. All right. Make sure that it sticks. 1, 2, 3. It's that easy. It doesn't move. You know what? I think I'm going to do the whole bottom blue. All right. So while we're doing this, pretty excited. I'm having my first tent ever at a 5-day festival called Eclipse. And in the Articipation tent, you can't actually buy anything. You have to make your own art. So everything's going to be unique. I have created 80 of these, all unique, all individual, with no decorations on it, of course. So you pick your bowl, and then what you do is you're going to pick what, things you want to put on to decorate it. We're going to sit you down, get you all prepared, and you are going to make your own lamp. And you are going to leave the festival with something beautiful that you created. And here's the kicker. I don't know if you guys are going to like this or not, but I have an idea. So I price one at, the regular price, but then I'm going to have the Articipation rate. What that means is if you bring a friend and do 2, you get a better deal. Because in our tent, we want people to work together, collectively, to make something beautiful and memories. So the second station we're going to have, actually, why don't we take a look at this? How simple that is, right? Beautiful. All right. So on the top, because this is UV, it's important to note that if you put any see-through beads, it's not a problem. The light will go through. I keep saying UV, but solar. The light will go through. It will work no problem. So this one, when you're done, you put it in the backyard and you never think about it again. After you've used a more adhesive glue. Otherwise, you leave it in the house with a candle. Maybe if the kids have a candle, you know, those little candles with the remotes, and they can turn it on and off. And that way they don't have to open it and close it. It's beautiful. All right, let's go with orange because I love orange. By the way, these are UV reflective, which means they are black light, all right? Which is pretty cool. We're going to have a whole series on black light paintings. I'm a large scale UV artist. As you can probably see behind me, these are some of my paintings. There's other ones as well. And eventually we'll do an entire tutorial on UV. Oh, look at that. So my glue stick is empty. Let's, you know, I've never actually done this. Let's try a glue stick that has the sparkles in it rather than pre-doing it on the back. I don't know if that'll make a change. It'll take a while to get to that anyway, so let's see. So the second station that we're going to have at Eclipse, it's going to be a record painting section. So old recycled records that we're going to find. I'm going to do another tutorial on that too, because there's actually a very simple and easy method in order to kind of bend them or warp them in, you know, whatever shape that you want. So we'll do a whole segment on that. But first we're going to do these ones and then 2 more lamp segments so I can show you everything that we actually utilize. Okay. I mean, I'm totally digging how this is turning out. Not going to lie. Let's take a look. Gorgeous. I mean, look at that. Right? So what could we do in between? I think we should do... Actually, I'm missing a blue one. I'm all about symmetry, but remember, there's no mistakes in art, so you do whatever the world you want to do. So let's go in between with, let's continue with our colors. What other colors are we having? Oh, hey, I love this purple. Let's do this. Right in between them. Oh, that's amazing. Wait till you guys see this. I think you're going to love it. See, 1, 2, 3. That's it. Glue stick. Dollop. You put it in your spot. 1, 2, 3. Release. One more time. Dollop. 1, 2, 3. Release. Remember, if you want it to be permanent, watch one of my future videos, and we're going to get into more detail on how you can ensure that these beads will literally never, ever fall off. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I got a bunch beside me, and I'm so excited to show you guys this that I forgot to show you the different ones that we've made in the past, which we will definitely get to. I love this. This is just looking amazing. I love anything that glows, bright colors. We are going to get into so much glow-in-the-dark and UV art in the future. Oh my goodness, you guys are going to be so excited. It's so amazing. All right. Not going to lie, this is making me a little hungry. It's kind of making me feel like it's a cake or something. Let's see. Wrong color. So all the beads, of course, most of them, we've found them recycled, people selling them. Everything in our project is upcycled. The only thing that has not been upcycled in this project is the light and, well, the glue, you know. Beautiful. So we've done the 3 circles. Ooh, and look at the top. What should we do with the top? We got the green in the middle. Why don't we just make the top all green? Green, and we'll just surround it with the green or blue. Actually, let's do the blue. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to make a 3rd circle. Oop. These ones, I'm going to completely connect them though. I want it to be solid. I'm not going to lie, folks. I really hope this is recording. I didn't tell you this at the beginning, but the second one I did, I was 3 minutes in and my door rang. It was my little brother who I haven't seen in 3 months. So I was a little not annoyed because I love my brother. Hello, family is important. Don't forget that. You only have one. So I had to stop recording after 3 minutes, and it turns out that it wasn't recording the volume. So let's hope that A, it's recording and the volume's recording. Otherwise, I have to do this all over again, which is not a big deal. It's exactly what I love doing, is to articipate. Okay, I kind of like that. What do you guys think? Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, the top is done. So what are we going to do? Slowly unscrew it. Voila. Here is our top. Here is the solar light. Also, what you can do, again, candle, fairy lights. What I do actually, when there's not this, is I will take a bead and I will glue it underneath. And that way, if you have a light, you can tie it to it and it will dangle. So the whole thing will go through. So this is part one. Let's take a good look at this. Ooh, lots of glues. Remember to always, always wash your glass with alcohol wipes and something before you do it. Now, for the inside, I typically use a diffuser, like a light diffuser. I just happen to have a couple of these available that are handy, which I love, okay? So we're going to put this one in. Note to self, if you use a diffuser and it's plain, you can add stickers to it. You can do whatever you want. But this makes it. All right, so we got this little gorgeous inside. I still like adding a few things on here. So we have a couple of options. Whether this is indoors or outdoors. Indoors, you can put, excuse me, extra cool stuff on the top of it. But if you're making a lamp for the outdoors, okay, when it comes to these little guys, or kind of stickers, which are going to adhesive with an additional glue, you want to put it underneath the bowl, okay? So that when it's outside, it's protected from the weather, all right? And it will last forever. Yeah, so mine's been out in the backyard now for 3 months and even went through a tornado. We had an Ottawa tornado, crazy. All right, so what are we thinking? Well, you know what we're going to do is just grab a group of the same colors. Okay, yeah, some purple, some blue, and just randomly put a few around. Let's start with that, okay? Again, so, ooh, are we at the glow? Oh, hey, look at this. We're at the glow glue stick. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys can see this, but you can see the blue sparkles through it. It's friggin' amazing. All right, note to self. Glue sticks with sparkles in them. So all I'm doing, just randomly putting them, not too many. So I'll be putting out a few videos for the Eclipse Festival, and I really hope you can follow our journey. I've been doing art for 6 years, and I've never sold any of my art, believe it or not. I've got probably 20-foot canvases that are done, probably about 50 of these lamps in my home, and so I've never sold them. So my idea really is just to show people how to create something beautiful, magnificent, wonderful moments. I always recommend dancing. If it wasn't for the fact that there were copyright laws right now, I would probably have music and be dancing with you at this point. Now, so the bottom, I'm loving it. I just want to add something cute. So you know what? I'm going to go, because eventually this is going to go outside, I'm going to add a couple of bugs. Awesome. Let's take a look. So even though it's got an adhesive glue stick, if you're using the stronger glue, just one drop in the middle. That's it. That's all, okay? Because it's what it needs to hold it. If you put too much, it's a mess. Let's take a look. Let's see. Here we go. Right under our fairy. Look at that. Look at that. And let's add another one just for good measure. All right. So, A, the bottom portion is done. B, why don't we just try putting a candle light in it first? Actually, let's see. And we're going to put the top on. Remember the top, I use an adhesive glue. It's totally permanent. And voila! Articipation's first lamp creations. You can make it with anybody in the family. This is an amazing idea if there's 10 or 12-year-olds and you're having a birthday party for everybody to go home something magnificent. If you're uncomfortable with the glass, use plastic. It's that simple. All right, so here we have our lamp. As you can see, oh, it's not on. Hang on. Voila, with the diffuser. I think it turned out gorgeous. Now, why don't we see, just so you guys get an idea. So I'm going to untwist the light a little bit so it dangles. Okay. See. This is so exciting. We're going to go see the first one that we've done as a collective. All right. So just hang that bad boy in there. Let's turn her on. Oh, this light is a red light. Okay. FYI, other lights that I utilize, which are hard to find recycled, are lights that you put in your pool under the water. So I just put it in there because it's like an LED, and then you have the remote and you can change the colors. Oh, you got to make sure that all the lights go in there properly. Now you'll see that one of my beads fell off purely because it's too soon to be manipulating it like this. But you know what? Check this out. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Fixed. All right. So here is our final product. Why don't I go turn off the lights and see what it would look like in everything? Let's see here. Okay. Now this is the one that I use out in the garden. Look at that. I hope you guys can see how beautiful this is. Okay. So what we're going to do now is just turn it off, and we'll try putting in the tea light. See how that looks for you guys so you get an idea. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to go turn the lights back on. Now, I think I'd mentioned that this will make things UV. So you'll notice how this is glowing. Perfect. Let me go turn on the lights. I'll show you the other lamps, and then we'll be done for the day. Yay. All right, so in future videos, we're going to go over different options. So really quickly, let me just show you a couple of other things we've made. I love these. Look how adorable this is. We'll do a tutorial on that. You'll notice that I love UV paint. You can paint the glass with black light paint, and the little light will make it glow. You can get a little creative with your one. Add some little ladybugs on there. All right. And, you know, you don't have to use a mason jar, right? Beautiful. Awesome. So I'm going to thank you guys for joining me on my journey. Let's articipate together and watch. There'll be a new video for the next 6 days, and I'll be posting some stuff for the eclipse video and some tutorials on everything that we are doing in the tent. So remember, articipate together. There's no such thing as a mistake in art, and whatever you make is going to be beautiful, unique to this time. Let's do it. Peace out.